Oh gosh, I've just done my flipping intro without my microphone on because I've been recording without the microphone because of the nature of the content I'm doing for the Orc Shaman. Hope you guys are good. Sorry about that. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Happi, the Gnome Mage on Thunderstrike EU on the Fresh Anniversary Realms. Hope you are all doing super well. You may see from guild chat there, I haven't felt very well this afternoon, so I haven't been able to play much. I played the Orc this morning with my good friend Stone, and that went well, but I just started to feel a little bit off. So I just rested instead. But I'm feeling a little bit better now, so I thought I'd get a little bit happy out of the way. You can see we are, yeah, I mentioned we are now in a guild. Let me just sort this out. There we are. Have we got everything else? Yep. I actually ran to Stormwind and a couple of members of Honorbound met up from the old era servers, and we all pulled our money together, and yeah, now we have Honorbound, which is looking lovely. Thanks to Winona, especially for that. She pretty much put all the money towards it, which is very, very much appreciated. And now I'm back here. So yeah, we're still level 4. We've still got a fair bit to do, to be fair. But it's these early cozy levels. Done a row, you can't... You know, we've done it a few times on the channel now, haven't we? With mid-bonk and stuff. But you can't beat it, so... We're in for a little cozy... leveling process. Yeah, the Shaman is doing well. We're up to level... I think I'm level 13 now? 12 or 13. It's been great. Had some funny times. Being just like putting the recording on every now and then. So hopefully by the end of the week I'll be able to put it all together and do a little voiceover for it. And that should be a load of fun. So we're just getting all this for Refugees Quandary. And then we've got to take out some whelps, some troll whelps. Let's see what this guy's got on his chest. 31 armor, 29 armor. Okay, fair enough. I think I've decided on Frost Mage. I was thinking about it. I thought, oh, do we do something a bit different? You know, do we even go like Fire or Arcane? You know, just for the memes, as they say. You know, just to try. But I think Frost is just so good, and I like the idea of Frost. Like thematically, it really like vibes with me. So I think we're gonna do that. Do I have Conjure Water? I do. Got some little bottles of water there. Put them next to them. Lovely crit. So, after a few days of fresh, what are we thinking? I am having a blast. It has sort of... I know it's the same game that we've been playing, but it's kind of reinvigorated something. I don't know what to say, really, how to... Right, firstly, oh, I do apologise, I've just done a Passington MIDI mic hit there. Dom. Profiles, we want Mid-Priest, I think? Yeah, that's the one. That looks nicer. I thought something looked a bit off. Yeah, so I was using the classic bars for a bit, and I've gone to this now. I just wanted to sort of have that feeling, but I'm so used to this, and like with the key bindings and stuff, it just feels really comfy to play. So save this guy. We can't kill him yet, but... Nice level up. Oh, we don't even need these. Right, well... I'm sorry if you guys had to experience that whisper there. You probably have to see it again while I ignore him. Not that there is anything wrong with that, but it's not something you just go and spam people with. How strange. I'm not going to, you know, you might be having a bad day or just generally might be struggling, so let's leave that. Well, I think that's the first time that's... Oh, actually, we did have a weird one of a couple of... Was it on mid-bunk? We had people talking about religion and stuff, and but not in like a... I mean, I don't know why people come to WoW to discuss real-life topics anyway, but when I say religion, it was obviously more geopolitically religious. But yeah, let's get off that. Let's keep moving. How are we thinking about WoW Classic? Well, an anniversary. It feels different, and I don't know why. I think it's just because it's so busy and everyone's like, you know, there's no max levels, so everyone's kind of in the same boat. It just feels really good. And like, I really enjoyed playing like the first few hours of the realm, even though it was nuts. It was good to experience that. There we go. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, I think so. I mentioned before I hadn't been feeling too well today, and I just had a little bit of a funny moment there. I just needed to take a second, have a glass of water. Yeah, so I apologise if I'm not my usual chipper self. Okay, what's worth the most money? That's what we want because we're an industrious little gnome. Yeah. Okay, let's go get the big boss. I was worried that maybe I'd spread myself a bit too far in terms of starting characters. But I think I'm starting to see how the schedule's going to work. I understand now, like, how much... God, it's busy tonight. How much I'm going to be recording. When I'm going to be recording. All that kind of stuff. So Happi slots straight into the Elandril slot. That's just not a problem at all. The difference with the shaman content mid-ventures is it's not really something I go in like this. I just I'll come and do an hour or a half an hour. You know, I can. It's very. I don't know why this guy is following me. It's a bit strange, but yeah. So yeah, it doesn't follow the same recording session. It's odd because it's when I'm playing that, like I'm always enjoying myself when I play WoW. It doesn't matter if I'm recording or not, but it is different. When I'm recording, like in the back of my mind, I've got, you know, I'm thinking about the commentary. I'm also thinking about, okay, what's the next step? What's the next, like, beat in the sort of story that we're crafting? What we're going to do? You know, I don't want to just... That's why you'll see some episodes I'll say, hey, this is going to be, like, quest heavy. This is going to be a bit of an admin episode. You know, there's all different things. Because I don't want it to just be all quest, and then people get bored of that. You know, people like to see the character getting built, like, professions-wise and stuff like that. So I'm always thinking about that. Whereas with the shaman, I'm just playing with like Jemmy while I'm playing with my friend Stone. You're going to see him pretty much all the time, I think, in this playthrough, because we're playing so much together. It's just me having fun with my friends playing WoW. So I stick the recording on, and then kind of just leave it, and then I can watch it back and I can find stuff that's good and funny and interesting, and yeah, so it doesn't feel like it's got an actual slot in my sort of recording time. Got a nice new staff there, very nice. So I think I put a post up today on the community tab saying that variety stuff might take a little bit of a hit. I know I've done different updates that I've mentioned in different videos that, hey, it's all a bit up in the air and stuff like that. And I don't want you to think that things are getting cancelled, because I like variety games on the channel, because as much as we are like quite WoW based and a lot of, well, you know, we're playing with community members, you know, on Zug, the Horde Guild. And there's a few people here in Honorbound. A lot of that stuff has been built through WoW, so it's always going to be a sort of WoW-focused channel. You know, there's no escape from that, and it's kind of what I want, really, because, in my opinion, it is... I was talking to... Was it Jamie I was talking to? I think it was. Well, I pretty much said, like, I'm almost certain, like, well, it's definitely probably my favourite game of all time. It may be the best game of all time. I know it's crazy to say, compared to all the amazing, because it kind of sits in this different list though, doesn't it? Because it's not a story game, it's not like it's an RPG, but it's not a big like single player thing. You know, you've got to rank it differently. But if I just thought of enjoyment, time put in, it's got to be up there. It really has to be. So. And I'm passionate about it, and I'm passionate about building little communities in WoW, and I'm passionate about what WoW can be at its best. Well met. Keep your feet on the ground. Yeah, I'm very passionate about it. Hey guys, sorry about that. You've probably just, if you've just seen a community post go up about me not feeling very well, That I sent that during that little break in recording. I'm not. Yeah, I said I wasn't feeling well, and I started just to feel not that very good again. So I had to run to the bathroom. Sorry for the too much information. Yeah, so that's why I while I've been talking, I was like, something's not quite right. I can't finish all my like thoughts and stuff, and yeah, I just think I'm not feeling 100% at the moment. It's probably a mixture of like I think I've either just speaking to Stone Tusk, my friend. Can we see it? I don't think we can see it now. Who I'm playing the shaman with. Is it Valley of Honor? Yeah, so you'll have to excuse me if the next few recording sessions are maybe not great. But yeah, it's a mixture of, I think I've caught like a little stomach bug or stomach flu, or I've eaten something that's not agreed with me. And also a mixture of, I was staying up late playing WoW and stuff. That's the one. Oh, so yeah, we're gonna get to level 6, and I think I did this on mid-bonk. I'm almost certain I did. I like to leave at level 6. It's just always a little thing. I think a long time ago when I played WoW as a young kid, I think someone just told me like, yeah, the starting areas are for 1 to 6, and then I thought like, oh, okay, and then realized, oh, people, there's not enough XP. I'll race him back in a moment. Me 10 minutes. Finish this session. I'll be over. Yeah, it looks like we're going to play some more Horde tonight. That'll be fun. Yeah, so yeah, I was told like, yeah, most people, you want to leave at level 6, but there's not usually enough XP unless like you get very unlucky with a drop. So you kind of do one of those like hidden kind of grinds. And from then on, I was like, well, I only want to leave at level 6 because you want to be ahead or with the leveling curve as much as possible with Classic. And at low levels, grinding out a level is not a problem at all. Okay. We're super close as well. Actually, I could put that add-on. X to level, reload UI. Pop you there. And then once we take out our next troll... How dare you frostbolt me? Okay, there we go. We can see what we're on. 4 kills away. Lovely, we can do that. Don't resist me. Should have probably had a drink there. We might get away with it. No, we're gonna have to bonk. Hello, Scout. Hi, Scout. A little doggy. Hi. I still haven't shared pictures of my dogs, have I? I think I may have put them on the Honorbound Discord, but Scout, I mean, they're both gorgeous, but Scout is just a fluffy little thing, aren't you? Hello. Oh, you want to get up? Come on then. Hello. Okay, this is nice. Scout, you don't usually sit on my knee. Okay, Scout is helping me play World of Warcraft. What do you want me to do? Attack this one? No, don't hit the mic. We're about to level up. I know. Yeah, you're not helping that. Okay. I wish you could see the sort of. Oh my, Scouty. You're more than welcome to have a little nap on me if you want, but you can't be knocking the mic. Want to go down there? Go on then. Sorry about that, folks. She's not usually like that. She's usually quite independent. Like she'll just go curl up in a corner. Okay, we're gonna get level 6. Awesome. Where is my hearth? It is. It's out there. So we will Hearthstone out and we'll go sell some stuff. At this bloke here. Hello. Buy my stuff, please. Thank you. And we will head to Karanos. Now, if you remember from the mid-bonk playthrough, if you've watched that, that's our hardcore playthrough. I gave some tips, and I'm going to follow my own tips. And that is, there are quests here that need 4 boar meat and I think 6 boar ribs. And all along this path, there are boars. So what you can do is you can kill boars on the way. You can get there, and you can pretty much hand in straight away. I tend to at least get the 4 boar meats. The ribs are a bit of a rarer drop, so you might not get all of them by the time you get there, but the boar meat you should get, not a problem. Ah, we've got a cloak finally. Give me some feedback, guys, on the thumbnails for the Happi playthrough. I use this option that you can do where you can pick 2 thumbnails, and I think it must send the videos out to different people with different thumbnails, and it sort of picks which one is like considered like, you know, which one's getting the most like views, I suppose. The 2 where like one was that like my classic style. I say my classic style, a style that I stole from other WoW creators. You know, with like be happy, like, you know, it'd be like this with the UI and then like zoomed in and then it would say like WoW Classic and stuff like that. And then the other version was with like this side, like say this side of the screen was just like a black background with like WoW Classic, and then it was almost framed, like Happi was like framed on this right side. I was just trying to different things out. But yeah, let me know what you think. Because I like making interesting thumbnails. Okay, there's our first crag boar. So yeah, what I would like to get is boar crab meat. So we got a rib there as well, actually. That's great. And we'll just keep an eye out. We will rebuff. So yeah, I think the highest mage I've ever got is level 28. So, you know, I've barely played, you know, played the mage. I've never had portals, you know, stuff like that. So I've seen very little of their kit, so I think even on like retail, you know, where it's like easier to, you know, to level a character. I don't know why, because magic users are like some of my favorite kinds of archetypes when it comes to fantasy classes and ideas. I've got a D&D character prepared for one day when I'm not dungeon mastering. Kenku wizard. Kenkus are like bird people in the D&D setting. And like I've got a art of him, and I've got him like really well prepared. And just like, yeah, like really excited to like, you know, do that. Like I tend to make like magical classes quite a lot. So why I haven't played a mage with that much in Classic, who knows? Okay, we've got 2 meat and 1 rib. Like I said, we're going to focus on getting the meat, and any ribs that we get is just a bit of a bonus, really. This is going very well. There's another boar. Are you about to take that from me? You are, you little dwarf, you. I'm not a fan of you resisting. And bonk. Hey, another rib, that's nice. Get this down us. Check for any potential poachers. Come on, drop a meat. Oh yeah, baby. Thank you. Oh, I'm starting to feel a bit better, actually. Got an amazing mug of water at the moment, and it's just absolutely hitting the spot. I haven't ate very well today, and me and my wife, Kirst, we've kind of been trying to eat better. I'm not saying we've been on a big health kick and we've been, you know, eating salads every day and blah, blah, blah. But we've been eating fresher and healthier, I would say. You know, like we make all our own meals and stuff. As much as possible. You know, we have the odd, like, I don't know, like a pre-made pie or something like that. And then, but then we'll get, you know, have fresh veg with it and stuff like that. But other than that, like, we make all our food from scratch. So, you know, in that way, it's like a little bit healthier, I would say, than, you know, just buying processed food all the time. And then today we've had a bit of a processed food day, and I think my stomach's just been like, what are you doing, like, my good man? Like, what is happening? So, yeah, it has not agreed with me. I think my body's just like, water, something just pure and clean, please. Right, we are in Thunderbrew Distillery. And we're level 6, and I think for now we'll leave that there. I might come back later and do a late night session as well. Well, yeah, let's just go and grab all these as well, just so we're in a nice spot in the next episode. I know it's been a real sort of transitional period for the channel, and I know I've been saying things like, yeah, you know, this will stay and then this will go, and then, you know, maybe I haven't fully kept to that word, because when it comes to the reality of it, you know, it's a bit different. Thank you for sticking through with it. If you are still here, I promise you that it will settle down, and I'll, like I said, once I get a full understanding of my schedule and stuff like that, it'll be easier. But I think in general, you can just expect more consistent Classic Anniversary content, you know, while we get that built up, and then the variety will start to sprinkle back in. I was also thinking, you know, if we focus a bit more on, you know, because at one point I think I had like 4 playthroughs running for 4 characters. You know, Forger doesn't really count because he just breezes through the levels, but still, that's time that could be focused on another character. So I think sort of focusing on a few more projects, a bit more, you know, that's the word, like having a bit more of a laser focus with them, will probably progress a bit quicker as well. Not that I want to progress quickly, but like it'll be more efficient. We might get more done in a bit, and then that means we can get things finished more, we can bring more stuff into it and stuff like that. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this episode of Happi the Mage. I hope you enjoy him. I'm enjoying him so far. Many adventures to go on. We're here at Honorbound on Thunderstrike EU. If you would like to join us, anyone can invite. Which reminds me, I need to check if there's any initiates. There is. You are now a member. Powder Witch, you are a member. You are from the OGs. Honorbound. There we go. Yeah, so come join us. It's a small, friendly little guild. You know, we've got like plans to just sort of raid socially together and stuff like that. We're not going to be like raid logging and things like that. We're I call us a social leveling guild, and that means if at the end of the leveling process you want to go off and do your thing, hopefully being with Honor Bounds has sort of made you into a nice rounded WoW player, and you know, because we try and push the idea of being, you know, it's not, I don't want to get into like that debate about being like sensitive to people and like holding it, you know, not being like, you know, being too sort of protective with what you say and stuff. I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is just being a good dude, whether you know, it doesn't matter what kind of person and what you are, just being a good dude to people, you know, being friendly, helpful, all of that stuff. And when it comes to, if you want to go to another, you know, raid guild at some point, go and do that, and you know, go make Honorbound proud. So guys, gals, thank you so much for watching this episode. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you very soon. Love you lots, and bye for now.